Good morning, everybody. Friday focus. Gosh, it's Friday again. It's a bit miserable here. And it's also pretty cold, which isn't great. But hey, I hope you're all okay and I hope you're doing well. I love it when StreamYard says, "You're ready to go live. You're awesome." Isn't it fabulous? I think it's fantastic. Anyhow, so what are we going to be talking about today? Well, we're going to be talking about Black Friday because it's next week and it's quite soon, and we need to make sure. Hey, Kate, how lovely to see you. We need to make sure that we're ready to do whatever we're going to do for Black Friday. So, are you the type of person who it just doesn't fit with your values? I've had quite a few clients who've said that. Are you the type of person who thinks, okay, fine, I'm going to get everything I can through Black Friday? Or what, how does it work for you? What does it mean for you? And what can you do as a business to help yourself through Black Friday, but also personally? You need to think about whether or not you need those particular items. Have you done your research? Hey, Mandy, how lovely to see you. We're talking about Black Friday today. Do we need it? Do we want to do it? Does it fit in with our values? What can we do to make things easier for ourselves? Have we done, if we're doing it on a personal basis or a business basis actually, but if we're doing it on a personal basis, have we done our research into those items? Have we actually made sure that if we're trying to get them through Amazon, if we are, that actually, hey Amanda, how lovely to see you. Whether or not we have done our research, whether we've worked out whether or not those prices are right or not right, etc. And Sarah, how lovely to see you too. Fantastic. So we're talking about Black Friday, just to go back on it, and what we can do personally, but also what we can do as far as a business is concerned. So Kate is saying that, hang on, I'm going to pop that into the thing. I generally avoid it. However, there are a couple of things that I want to get from Amazon. Yeah, exactly the same for me. But have you done your research, Kate? Have you made sure that you actually need to get them from Amazon, that actually the prices for Black Friday are actually going to be any better? You don't want to be put under pressure to have to get them during Black Friday or Cyber Monday or whatever the heck the next one's going to be called, etc. Just make sure that you've done your research, but also just make sure that is it something that you really need, or is it just something that you want? Could you wait until, I don't know, later on? Could you do what I know a lot of people do this, and I try to do it, but it doesn't work very well for me, actually, personally. Put things into an Amazon basket and wait for 48 hours. If you still need it after 48 hours, then fine, go for it. If you don't, then don't. It's fabulous. But anyhow, so what we're also wanting to talk about today is Black Friday and marketing ideas for your small business. What could you do? And it does not matter whether that you are selling goods or whether you're selling services. It makes no difference. What can you do as a small business that you could do? Do you want to jump on this bandwagon? Because if you do, you haven't got very long to do it. Personally, I don't want to. It's not my sort of thing. But right. So Kate's saying, has a planned Christmas presents and Amazon owned product. Perfect. That's fantastic. That's absolutely brilliant. You've done your research clearly. So my 7 Black Friday marketing tips and ideas are, whether you've got services or products, as I say, don't discount your entire range. It can be a really useful opportunity to discount 1 or 2 things. Maybe end of lines, maybe distressed stock, things like that, if you can. It depends on what you've actually got. Email sign-up incentives. So between Black Friday and Cyber Monday, your website is likely to have increased traffic. So make sure that you capture as many emails as possible. Have you got a really good email capture system? So whether that's MailerLite or Kajabi or whatever, or Active Campaign, or I can't even remember what any of half the other ones are called, to be quite honest with you. But make sure that you are ready for that weekend that's going to happen, and that you're going to get increased volume to your traffic, volume to your website. Sorry. So as I say, I don't actually do Black Friday because I don't like being pressured into doing something that doesn't quite agree with my values, but that's just me. There's a lot of people out there who do. But if your website is not ready for this, then you need to make sure that it is ready. You need to get it up to date. You need to make sure that your lead magnet is working. Do you know what? 6 months ago, I didn't even know what a lead magnet is or how it works or anything like that, as Mandy will and Kate actually will tell you. But yeah, make sure that your website is up and running. Make sure that all your links on your website are working. So whether you're selling products or services, if your lead magnet is there, is it actually taking people to where they need to be able to pay? Because if they can't pay, they'll go somewhere else. You need to capture them as soon as you possibly can. I would also say extend your offer. Don't condense the purchase into one frenetic day, like on next Friday or whatever it happens to be. Think of doing something over maybe the 12 days of Christmas. So after Christmas up until the 6th of January or the 5th of January. I never know quite when it is. But yeah, think about that. There's loads of advent calendars this year. I always get advent calendars for my children because my eldest son lives in New Zealand. And I try to get it out to him. I can't get it out to him this year because the post has gone doolally. But my youngest son is in London and my daughter is in Southampton. So I've sent them both advent calendars. But actually, as I was looking for advent calendars this year, I noticed that an awful lot of them are doing the 12 days of Christmas. So you give them an advent calendar, which they open on Christmas Day, and they have 12 things to open after that. So if you're doing a beauty one or something like that for a daughter or a godchild or something like that, they've actually got something really nice to open after Christmas. I think it's such a brilliant idea. Don't know why nobody's ever thought of it before. Or maybe they have and I just haven't been there. Who knows? But anyhow, I think a really, really clever idea. So how could you extend your offer? What could you do that extends your offer a little bit more than it has been, or more than it would be, instead of just over that one weekend or whatever? Create a Black Friday celebration event. I think this is a really lovely idea, actually. Get your most loyal customers into your online shop or your online office or whatever it happens to be for a treat. Send out some free fizz and food or giveaways or something like that, so everybody's doing the same thing at the same time. Now, the people who are going to be on my Profit First, having said I'm not doing a Black Friday, I'm not really doing a Black Friday. It's actually more of a Christmas treat. Anyone who's being on my Profit First course this year, when we do our profit allocation just before Christmas, we're going to have a bit of a party. Not much, but just a celebration, because we've got to celebrate something in this year, and celebrating something like Profit First is a fabulous idea, because all the people who've been on my course have started to make a profit in their businesses for the very first time. And this is massive. And not only that, but they're rewarding themselves, which I think is just, well, it's amazing. Absolutely amazing. I'm doing the Profit First certification. I don't think it's called certification. I mean, I'm going to be certified. Not sure. Anyhow, I'm doing the certification thingy, what's it? So I'm going to be a Profit First professional, which is really exciting. So my Profit First, Putting Profit First courses that I'm doing, the next one that I'm doing in March, is going to be a smasher. It is going to be fabulous. Get on it if you can. There's not going to be very many people who are on it. We're only going to have a maximum of 12. Hi, Denise. How lovely to see you. We're talking about Black Friday and what offers we can do. So yeah, come and join my Profit First, my Putting Profit First course. It's going to be amazing. Absolutely amazing. It is going to just smash things out of the water. It really is. Now that I'm doing all of the certification as well, bringing all of that in as well, it's just, I'm so excited. I'm so excited about it. It's going to be amazing. And it's going to teach us how to be not just in control of our money, but really, really looking after our profits. But anyhow, go back to Black Friday. Sorry. So create a Black Friday celebration event. What could you do? What could you put onto Zoom or Microsoft Teams or whatever the other ones are called, Google Hangout, something or other? I can't remember. But what could you do for your top customers? And on the same same thought. It's rewarding your most loyal customers, the ones who are coming back to you, whether it's a Black Friday event or not. If they're coming back to you, what can you do? What can you give them that would show them what amazing VIPs they are to you? What can you say to them? What can you give them? What can you do for them? Even if you're just giving them something, it doesn't matter if it's not an actual item, it's just giving them your time even. It's amazing. It's fantastic if you can do that. Cyber Monday email, send an offer with a longer shelf life. So after Black Friday, you've got all of these new email addresses on your website. Absolutely fantastic. So what is the Cyber Monday offer you could do? You need to get all of these up and done as soon as you possibly can so that they're ready to go when Black Friday, Cyber Monday, whatever the heck they're all called, actually hits. Number 7 is do something for charity. What can you do? What could you do? What can you offer in your Black Friday thing to say, if you do this, this is what I will do? And if you look at my website, I use something called B1G1, which is basically buy one, give one. And anyone who interacts with me on the website, whether they sign up for one of my lead magnets, whether they sign up for my courses, it doesn't really matter what they do. It automatically starts a process with B1G1. So what I'm doing is I am giving towards young girls, well, teenage girls actually, in Malawi and India, to give them 5 days training for every interaction, training for setting up their own businesses, for every interaction that they have on my website. You could do that. You can do that easily, or you can do something completely different. Doesn't matter. But just remember that Christmas is giving back as well. So what could you do that would actually would give back? It's so important for us to, especially with this year that we've all had, to give back. And actually giving back makes such a difference to how we feel, but it also, well, it just makes it more worthwhile. The whole thing makes it more worthwhile. But we've got to remember, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, whatever the heck they're all called, they're all about offering great deals to our customers. But don't forget that a great deal isn't just a jaw-dropping discount. Customers will also respond to marketing ideas like giveaways, VIP offers, supporting a charity, themed events. It doesn't matter what it is. Just give them something. If Black Friday works with you. Hey, Lynn, how lovely to see you. Anything that you can do. It doesn't matter how small it is, but have some fun with it as well. But have some fun, give back, and let's just go out. Thank you, Amanda. I'll just show you what Amanda's been saying. It's a beautiful idea, the giving back thing, and I think it is so important to do this. I really think it's absolutely imperative to do this, which is why I do this B1G1 thing on my website, as I say. As you can see, as you will be able to see when you look at my website, I've now given, I think it's 15 days. I've only been doing it since the beginning of November. I've now given 15 days of training to these young people, young girls, in Malawi and India for setting up their new businesses. Lynn, I hate to say it. Look, I'm just going to show you what Lynn says. Can I afford to give back? Yes, Lynn, you can. Everybody can afford to give back. It doesn't matter how small it is. It really, really does not matter how small it is. The universe will reward you for giving back. It really, really will. As I say, it doesn't matter how small it is. It doesn't matter what you're doing. It doesn't matter if you're giving a cup of coffee to one of the homeless people in your town. It makes no difference what it is. But I do think that we all need to do this. We've got to all stop thinking just about ourselves. We've got to start thinking about the big wide world. It's shitty at the moment. Excuse my French, but it is shitty at the moment. It's horrible. But it's just, we've got to get ourselves out of there. We've got to push ourselves to do more. I'm sorry, I'm sounding a little bit manic today, and I'm going to explain to you why. I'm doing this thing called a Blast 21 plan, which is a food and exercise lifestyle plan. They don't like to call it a diet. And you do these workouts 4 times a week, and you're cutting out sugar, and you only have carbs after workouts and stuff like that. And it's quite a lot of organization. I've been doing it for 2 weeks so far. I've got 1 more week to go. I have lost 3.5 centimeters off my waist, 4 centimeters off my hips, 3 kilos. I'm not quite sure where that's gone. And I haven't, in my life, I haven't slept for the last 5 years for more than about 4 or 5 hours. I've been absolutely shattered. For the last 2 nights, I have slept over 8 hours. I haven't done that for 5 years. It's so amazing. I've got energy and I've got cut out and go. I actually feel, my husband asked me this morning, do you feel refreshed? And I thought, oh my God, I don't actually know what refreshed means. But actually, I do. It's fabulous. Wonderful. So anybody who wants to have a look at it, it's she's called Annie Deadman, Deadman, and the plan is called the Blast Plan, and it is fabulous. She's a bit manic herself, actually, but it makes, oh God, do you know what? It makes me feel alive. It makes me feel energetic. It makes me feel wanting to do things. I've been talking for 16 minutes. It's too long. I'm too sorry. Have a fabulous weekend, guys. Have a brilliant rest of the Friday, and I hope you are okay. I hope you're okay. That's all we can expect, I think, at the moment. But yeah, Lynn, I am buzzing right at this moment. I don't know how long it's going to last, but who knows? A little bit worried about when the 21 days is over, actually, but still. Anyhow, so yeah, I'm here. Anybody who needs me, anybody who wants to come and join my Putting Profit First plan, it's going to be in March. Come and sign up for the wait list and come and join me. It's going to be amazing, and you're going to make profit for the first time in your businesses. It's wonderful. Speak to you soon. Have a lovely weekend. Bye.